again, we're honored to have Private Brent Lehman, who's going to lead us in the pledge. Private.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Brent, you want to go to the podium and tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Brent Lehman. I graduated high school from Amelia in 2015 and enlisted and went to Fort Benning, Georgia in August. Then graduated infantry school in December, and now I'm at Fort Campbell, Kentucky in the 101st Airborne and getting ready for deployment.
And what is your military specialty?
It's 11 Bravo Infantry.
Infantry. So you're one of those, frontline guys.
Yeah.
And again, what high school did you go to?
Amelia High School.
Okay.
Had to emphasize that, yes.
Right, how long are you going to be deployed? You're going over to Afghanistan, and then when do you come back?
Yeah, for 9 months and then come back next May 2017.
Okay.
And you were with the Boy Scouts?
Yeah, I'm an Eagle Scout from Troop 511.
There you go. Yeah, that's pretty awesome to be the Eagle Scout on that as well.
Commissioner Humphrey's an Eagle Scout, right?
Nope, I am not.
Your grandsons are Eagle Scouts.
Nope, I don't think they are either.
Do you have any relatives that are Eagle Scouts?
I attend a lot of Eagle Scout ceremonies.
Oh,
But Brent, congratulations on being an Eagle Scout.
thank you.
Absolutely. And we have a certificate we want to present to you. So, gentlemen, if you want to come on down.
Hey, thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Come on, everybody. We have a certificate of appreciation presented to, again, Private Brent Lehman, United States Army. It says, we thank you for your courageous commitment to serving our country while supporting Operation Resolute. Your bravery and dedication to the cause of freedom are to be commended. Clermont County is proud of you, and the grateful county salutes you. We commend you for your service, and we pray for your safe return home. Signed by the Board of Commissioners, again myself, David Jubal, and Ed Humphrey. So on behalf of the Board of Commissioners, I want to present this to you. Thank you for your service. Looking forward to bringing you back here when you get home. So thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you.
Hey, well, I'll go ahead and read this one.
Yeah.
We got one from the governor's office. Governor couldn't make it today, but he sent this down to us, to Brent Lehman, United States Army. On behalf of the state of Ohio, it is with pride and appreciation that we express our support to you on your upcoming deployment in Afghanistan. We are truly blessed to live in a land of unparalleled liberty and opportunity, but these blessings do not come to us without cost. They are bought and paid for by the service and sacrifice of generations of American military men and women from 1775 right up to the present moment. You have pledged your own life to be part of this legacy of courage and honor, and we join your friends, family, and community to recognize your commitment to our country. We thank you for your service to our state and nation, and we wish you a safe return home to the United States of America. God bless you, Brent, signed by Governor Kasich. So, there you go.
Thank you.
We'll do that. Yeah.
Hey, stay up here. We'll go ahead and sit. We've got a few more presentations.
Yep. All right. We'll be out of here by noon.
Yeah, really. Howard?
Brent, is this your first deployment?
Yes, sir.
Taken, ain't it? Huh?
Yes.
Sir, I'm very proud of you. I work for the Veteran Services.
Oh, okay,
There's
thank
some
you.
stuff in here for your mom and dad. You look at. I gave you the stress ball, so keep that with you at all times. Our challenge coin,
Thank you.
it's got, we take care of the veterans and their families, and I want you to know we're just across the street, 3rd floor.
Oh, okay.
You're always welcome. When you come back, make sure you come and visit.
All right. Thank you.
I mean, I've been to Fort Campbell. It's a nice place.
Yeah.
Great museum.
Yeah.
Great museum. And I am proud of you, and keep your head down, and
Yep.
it'll be okay.
Yep. Thank you.
We love you.
Thank you.
Hey, Brandon, I want to tell you too about Howard. Howard is a member of our Ohio Military Hall of Fame
Oh.
and also a Purple Heart recipient. And so you're in good company there.
No, I'm in good company. I wouldn't want to go through it again, but it'll be all right. Don't worry about it.
Your knees probably won't make it, Howard, if you were to do it again.
We have our state representative, Doug Green.
Brent, first of all, I want to say thank you for your willingness to serve, to protect our freedoms. And as your state representative, yes, Amelia is in my district.
There you go.
Aren't you blessed?
I am, extremely. Brent, throughout your years of esteemed service in the United States Army, I'm saying years, how you like that? We got you a lifer already. You have demonstrated unwavering dedication to performing your duties, fulfilling the responsibilities with utmost efficiency and competence. And as is private first class or second class, you have certainly distinguished yourself as a patriotic and hardworking American, and you are deserving the highest praise. The heroic tradition of our country's armed forces are an important part of our national heritage. Giving freely of your time, energy, and abilities far beyond what was required or expected, you have earned the respect and admiration of all those of whom you have served and the gratitude of Americans everywhere. Thus, with great pleasure, we commend you on your contributions to the United States military and extend best wishes for continued success and safety, and just with a heartfelt appreciation from me personally, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Who do you have with you here today?
My mother and father, Wanda and Billy.
Awesome. I tell you what, let's show him our appreciation again and send him off. We're going to get a group picture of all the presenters up here. And I tell you what, I'm sure I'll speak for Brent too. This experience probably was harder for him than all of Afghanistan is going to be. He's very humble, and so we appreciate him coming out for this.
Get you on this side.
After you. Age before beauty.
Okay, thank you.
Beauty was a horse, right?
That's exactly right. Mom, Dad, jump in here. We got one more. Be sincere. Clermont's son here. Thank you. Amen.
You can write. There's a card in there with our address.
Appreciate you, man. Proud of you. All right? I'm sure I'll see you before you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
Are you surprised?
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
Good.
Can I tell them they don't need to sit through the rest of this? No, the parents?
What's that?
They don't have to sit through.
Oh,
the
yeah.
rest
Y'all don't have to. I should say private, dismissed. Y'all, thank you. All right, our first item on the agenda is Resolution 116-16 to pay our bills, $1,859,007.04. Is a motion to adopt the resolution?
So moved.
Second?
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. Item 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Just keep on going.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Judy Eshman, Job and Family Services.
You want a chair?
I'm good. Going to be fast. Item number 2 is my recommendation with concurrence of Stephen H. Raybolt, County Administrator, to authorize Robert L. Proud, President of the Board of County Commissioners, to execute the group sales agreement by and between the Board of Clermont County Commissioners on behalf of Clermont County Job and Family Services as the administrative entity for Southwest Ohio Regional Training Center located in Clermont, Ohio, and Holiday Inn and Suites at Eastgate Boulevard for the provision of hotel rooms, meeting rooms, equipment, and catering services for the Southwest Ohio Regional Training Center Foster Parent Conference to be held September 9th and 10th, 2016, at the rates outlined therein, and for a total estimated not to exceed $22,433.25, pursuant to and in compliance with the terms and conditions specified therein, and contingent upon the issuance and receipt of a purchase order therefore.
Is there a motion then to execute the reference group sales agreement with a contingency as recommended?
So moved.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Ubel? Mr. Proud?
Item number 3 is my recommendation with concurrence of Stephen H. Raybolt, County Administrator, to authorize Robert L. Proud, President of the Board of County Commissioners, to execute the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption Grant Agreement by and between County of Clermont, Ohio, and the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption in 716 Mount Airyshire Boulevard, Columbus, Ohio, including all understandings and assurances relative thereto for the county's participation in the Wendy's Wonderful Kids program, for the provision of funding for a child-focused adoption professional to move children from foster care into permanent adoptive homes, work with youth who are heading towards termination of parental rights and or youth who are in planned permanent living arrangements, which is long-term foster care, in the amount of $70,000 with no local match required. Therefore, effective for the period of July 1/16 through June 30th of 17, pursuant to and in compliance with the terms and conditions set forth therein, in concert with the grant application ratified by the Board of County Commissioners on 5/4/16.
Is there a motion then to execute the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption Grant Agreement as recommended?
So moved.
Second?
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. And item 4, please.
With item 4, I'd like to introduce Sharon Wiesenhahn, who is our adoption recruiter through Wendy's Wonderful Kids.
Now that we've executed the grant agreement.
Thank you for letting me come here and talk today. We just finished our 4th year of our grant. I'd like to say it was another successful year. We had 6 matches, just matching 6 children with their forever families, 5 adoption finalizations. And those numbers always sound really good, but I'd just like to tell you a little bit about one of those finalizations. It was a sibling group of 3 children, a 17-year-old girl, a 14-year-old boy, and an 11-year-old girl. They had been in foster care 3 years and 7 months. They had 3 placements. They were actually fortunate because many kids have a lot more placements than that. The boy had some issues with aggression, not doing so well in school. The older girl had decided that she was holding her siblings back and that they should find an adoptive home without her. I'd like to say we were able to place all 3 together. They're doing fantastic in their new home. The boy graduated with straight A's from middle school. Is going on to play football. The younger girl is in cheerleading. The older girl is getting ready to start her senior year, and she is going to attend college for social work. So we all told her not to do that, but no, I'm just kidding. So it's been a real pleasure to see how they've really changed in their home, and what a difference having that forever family has made for them. Currently, right now, I have 14 active children that I am recruiting for. I have 4 children that are in pre-adoptive placements. 2 of those adoptions should finalize next month, hopefully. One of those boys, just real quickly, has been in foster care 8 years. He has had 8 placements during that time. I have been working with him since I first started with this grant, so cannot wait for next month to come so he can finally have his forever family. And are there any questions or about anything?
Great effort.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
If somebody in the county or who's watching on YouTube on our government channel,
Yes.
that they have an interest in maybe adopting, what do they do?
They can contact our office at 732-7173 and ask for more information on adoption. They are welcome to call me. They can find my information on the Wendy's Wonderful Kids site through the Dave Thomas Foundation. We also have a Clermont for Kids Waiting Children site where they can go on and see flyers of children that are currently waiting for homes. And my contact information is there as well. And you know, spreading the word is a great way to help this cause. Just talking about what a difference it makes for these older kids. One of the biggest myths is that people think that because you're 16 years old, you don't need a family. What's another 2 years? You know, they're going to be 18 soon. But speaking as the mother of a junior in college, they need us a lot. And sometimes more so once they're out of the home and kind of out there. They need that support to be successful. And it's so great to see so many families stepping up and really making a difference for these kids. And it's great to see the difference it makes in their lives.
Is that the same number for foster care as well as adoption?
Yes, it is.
Same-
They can call the
same
main number.
office.
And I am very thankful for the support that I get with our supervisor and my adoption coworkers, our CPS director. They support this program thoroughly, and that helps me do my job.
And you do it wonderfully too.
Thank you.
You know, every time you're able to place some of the young people in their forever families, that's worth it right there.
Yes, it is. Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Item number 4 is the contract we have with Sharon Wiesenhahn. It is my recommendation with the concurrence of Stephen H. Raybolt to execute an agreement for recruiting services by and between the Clermont County Board of Commissioners for and on behalf of the Clermont County Department of Job and Family Services and Sharon Wiesenhahn for provision of moving children from foster care into permanent adoptive homes in concert with the grant agreement by and between Clermont County, Ohio and the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoptive relative to the county's participation in the Wendy's Wonderful Kids program ratified by the Board of County Commissioners on July 27, 16 in the amount of $70,000 effective 7/1/16 through June 30th of 17 pursuant to and in compliance with the terms and conditions specified therein, and contingent upon the issuance and receipt of a purchase order therefore.
Is there a motion then to execute the agreement for the recruiting services with the contingency as recommended?
So moved.
I'll second the motion.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. And again, thank you for everything. Item 5, please.
Item 5 is my recommendation with the concurrence of Stephen H. Raybolt, County Administrator, to execute an agreement by and between the County of Clermont, Ohio, and the Clermont County Mental Health and Recovery Board at 2337 Clermont Center Drive, in Batavia, Ohio, for the provision of counseling services for children and their families residing in Clermont County, Ohio, as referred by the Department of Job and Family Services, with said services to be provided by the Clermont County Mental Health and Recovery Board through its contracted agencies, effective for the period of July 1/16 through June 30th of 17, with the Clermont County Department of Job and Family Services and the Clermont County Mental Health and Recovery Board to contribute matching funds of $30,000 each based on actual services provided during said contract period for a total amount not to exceed $60,000, with said payment to be made upon the expiration of the agreement pursuant to and in compliance with the terms and conditions specified therein, and contingent upon the adoption of the annual appropriations for fiscal year 17 and the issuance of a purchase order therefore.
Is there a motion to reference agreement with the contingency as recommended?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. 6, please.
Item 6 is my recommendation as the administrative agent for Clermont County Family and Children First, with the concurrence of Stephen H. Raybolt, County Administrator, to execute memorandums of understanding by and between Clermont County Family and Children First, whose administrative agent is Clermont County Department of Job and Family Services at Clermont Center Drive, Batavia, Ohio, and the local contributing agencies as specified below for the establishment of a cooperative and mutually beneficial relationship between all parties therefore, and further to provide for the contributions by each agency in the amounts outlined to the Clermont County Family and Children First, which represents the local contribution for each agency for the period of July 1 through June 30th of 17, pursuant to terms and conditions specified therein and in compliance with the Clermont County Family and Children First local contribution policy attached thereto and made a part thereof. Clermont Recovery Center, which is a division of Greater Cincinnati Behavioral Health, in the amount of $2,500, and Greater Cincinnati Behavioral Health, the Transition to Independent Process Team, which is the TIP team, of $2,500.
Is there a motion to execute the reference memorandums of understanding as recommended?
So moved.
I'll second the motion.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. 7, please.
Okay. 7 is my recommendation with the concurrence of Stephen H. Raybould, County Administrator, to execute an agreement for home-based support services by and between Clermont County Department of Job and Family Services on behalf of Clermont County Family and Children First and Presley Ridge, located on Eichholz Road, Cincinnati, Ohio, whose administrative office is located in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, for the provision of home-based support services to Clermont County children residing in a parent-relative home in an effort to maintain children in a home environment, or to children reunifying with a parent or relative from an out-of-home placement at the rates as defined therein, for a total amount not to exceed $43,761, effective for the period of July 1/16 through June 30th of 17, pursuant to and in compliance with the terms and conditions specified therein, and contingent upon the issuance of receipt of a purchase order required therefore.
Is there a motion to execute the referenced agreement for home-based support services with a contingency as recommended?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. And 8, please.
The next 5 items are actually requests to exchange, release, and receive funds from other counties as approved by the Ohio Department of Job and Family Services. It's actions we take every year. Item 8 is my recommendation with the concurrence of Stephen H. Raybould, County Administrator, to adopt resolution number 117-16, resolving to authorize me, Judy Ashman, the Director of Job and Family Services, to serve as their designee, thereby granting authority to sign the Ohio Department of Job and Family Services Inter-County Agreement and Certification for the Release and Acceptance of Funds Form, JFS 02719, for the transfer of 4B funds in the total amount of $13,734 from Clermont County Department of Job and Family Services to the Auglaize County Department of Job and Family Services, and to accept $3,689 in TANF Independent Living Funds, $4,816 in Federal Chaffee Funds, and $5,229 in Chaffee State Match Funds from Auglaize County Department of Job and Family Services, pursuant to and in compliance with the Ohio Administrative Code 5101-9-6-82, and contingent upon the approval of the prosecuting attorney.
Motion to adopt resolution number 117-16 with a contingency as recommended.
So moved.
I'll second the motion.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. 9.
9 is also my recommendation with the concurrence of the County Administrator to adopt resolution number 118-16, resolving to authorize myself as Director of Job and Family Services to serve as their designee, thereby granting authority to sign the Ohio Department of Job and Family Services Inter-County Agreement and Certification for the Release and Acceptance of Funds Form 02719 for the transfer of income maintenance funds in the total amount of $130,000 from Clermont County Job and Family Services to Sandusky County Department of Job and Family Services, and to accept $150,000 in Title 20 base funds and $30,000 in Social Services operating funds from Sandusky County Job and Family Services pursuant to and in compliance with the Ohio Administrative Code, again 5101-9-6-82, and contingent upon the approval of the prosecuting attorney.
Motion to adopt resolution 118-16 with a contingency as recommended.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. 10.
10 is my recommendation with the concurrence of County Administrator Stephen H. Raybould to adopt resolution number 119-16, resolving to authorize myself as Director of Job and Family Services to serve as their designee, thereby granting authority to sign the Ohio Department of Job and Family Services Inter-County Agreement Certification of Release and Acceptance of Funds Form, JFS 02719, for the transfer of 4B, Administration, Preservation, Reunification, and State Match funds in the total amount of $15,617.89 from Clermont County Job and Family Services to Allen County Department of Job and Family Services, and to accept $17,171.67 in TANF Independent Living Funds from Allen County Job and Family Services, pursuant to and in compliance with the Ohio Administrative Code 5101 9-6-82 and contingent upon the approval of the prosecuting attorney.
Motion to adopt resolution 19-16 for contingency is recommended.
So moved.
I'll second the motion.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. 11.
11 is my recommendation with the concurrence of County Administrator to adopt resolution number 120-16, resolving to authorize myself as Director of Job and Family Services to serve as their designee, thereby granting authority to sign the Ohio Department of Job and Family Services Inter-County Agreement and Certification for Release and Acceptance of Funds, Form 02719, for the transfer of income maintenance funds in the total of $20,000 from Clermont County Job and Family Services to Montgomery County Department of Job and Family Services, and to accept $20,000 in Title 20 base funds from Montgomery County Department of Job and Family Services pursuant to and in compliance with the Ohio Administrative Code, again 5101 9-6-82, and contingent upon the approval of the prosecuting attorney.
Motion to adopt resolution 120-16 with a contingency is recommended.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. 12.
Item 12 is my recommendation with the concurrence of Stephen H. Raybould, County Administrator, to adopt resolution number 121-16, resolving to authorize myself as Director of Job and Family Services to serve as their designee, thereby granting authority to sign the ODJFS Inter-County Agreement and Certification for the Release and Acceptance of Funds Form JFS 02719 for the transfer of income maintenance funds in the total amount of $18,623.75 from Clermont County Job and Family Services to Shelby County Department of Job and Family Services, and to accept $18,623.75 in Title 20 base funds from Shelby County Department of Job and Family Services, pursuant to and in compliance with the Ohio Administrative Code 5101 96-82, and contingent upon the approval of the prosecuting attorney.
Motion to adopt resolution number 121-16 with a contingency as recommended.
So moved.
I'll second the motion.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Okay, and finally 13.
Oops. I put a line after 12. I thought I was
You were all
done.
Nice try.
Okay.
Are you there to
I
read it?
printed the wrong one. Where are
Okay,
you?
you're good.
Department of, okay. My recommendation as Director of Job and Family Services in concurrence with Stephen H. Raybould, County Administrator, to adopt resolution number 122-16, resolving to authorize myself as Director of Job and Family Services to serve as the designee, therefore granting authority to sign the ODJFS Inter-County Agreement and Certification Release and Acceptance of Funds Form 02719 for the transfer of income maintenance funds in the total amount of $41,986.93 from Clermont County Job and Family Services to Belmont County Job and Family Services, and to accept $41,986.93 in Title 20 funds from Belmont County Job and Family Services, pursuant to and in compliance with Ohio Administrative Code 5101 9-6-82, and contingent upon the receipt of the required documents from Belmont County and approval of the prosecuting attorney.
Motion then to adopt resolution 122-16 with a contingency as recommended.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Thank you.
14, please.
Item 14 is a recommendation to adopt Resolution 123-16, resolving to certify delinquent utility charges in the amount of $18,950.18 for sewer, $9,346.05 for water, and $9,623.48 for miscellaneous. These will be certified to the property tax as a lien against the property served.
Motion to adopt resolution number 123-16 is recommended.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. 15.
15 is a recommendation to adopt Resolution 124-16. This will certify delinquent utility charges in the amount of $272.40 for sewer, $99.84 for water, and $195.48 for miscellaneous charges, as well as $35.29 for penalty charges to the property tax list as a lien against the property served.
Motion to adopt resolution 124-16.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. And hey, good morning. 16.
Good morning. Chris Rowland, Water Resources Department. This is a recommendation. Kevin Cappers, a PE project manager, with the concurrence of myself, of the Clermont County Water Resources Department, to authorize Robert L. Proud, President of the Board of County Commissioners, or in his absence, any member of the Board of County Commissioners, to execute change order number 2 to the contract of Building Crafts Incorporated to Rosewood Drive, Wilder, Kentucky, 41076, previously ratified by the Board of County Commissioners on 9/3/14 and subsequently amended on 3/23/16 for project number 6401 6011-2 relative to the PUB water treatment plant surge protection improvements project located in Pierce Township. Represents an extension of time of 307 calendar days for a completion date. Therefore, for a revised contract completion date of 5/20/16 for additions, deletions, and/or modifications thereto as defined therein. As you can tell, this was a very large increase. It wasn't due to the project materials and equipment being installed. It was actually for testing of this equipment. There was extensive testing, retesting, and completion and submittal of a report that it is functioning there properly. This was all the fault of the supplier and not the contractor, so we did not hold the contractor liable for that additional time or liquidated damages.
Is there a motion to execute change order number 2 as recommended?
So moved.
I'll second the motion.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. And 17.
Item number 17 is a recommendation by Lyle G. Bloom, PE, a Director of Utilities, and Suki Sheets, Controller, Clermont County Water Resources Department, to authorize Robert L. Proud, President of the Board of County Commissioners, to execute an OPWC project grant agreement for OPWC project grant control number CJ01T by and between the County of Clermont County, Ohio, and the State of Ohio, acting by and through the Director of Ohio Public Works Commission, 65 East State Street, Columbus, relative to the project entitled the Bethel Area Sewer Replacement Project, project number 6402 60106, located in the village of Bethel, in concert with the State Issue 2A, the local government program for 2016 program year 30, in an amount outlined below pursuant to and in compliance with the terms and conditions specified herein. That amount is $843,956.
Is there a motion then to execute the Ohio Public Works Commission and project grant agreement as recommended?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Thank you very much.
18, please.
Item number 18 is a recommendation to approve the renewal of the Next Generation 911 Equipment Software Service Agreement between the county and Cincinnati Bell Telephone Company. This is for the maintenance and support of 9 primary PSAPs and 4 secondary PSAP positions within Clermont County. An amount not to exceed $4,550 per month for a period of 12 months commencing 8/3/16.
Is there a motion then to approve the renewal of the Next Generation 911 Equipment and Software Service Agreement as recommended?
So moved.
Second the motion.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. 19, please.
19 is a recommendation to execute a memorandum of understanding between the county and Agile Network Builders for the installation and maintenance of a wireless network communication equipment at the Mount Carmel site, in concert with the provision of the Tier 4 partnership agreement with the Ohio Municipal Agency Radio Communications Systems, effectively known.
Is there a motion to execute the reference memorandum of understanding as recommended?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. 20, please.
Item 20 is a recommendation of the Court of Common Pleas to execute a contract for professional services between the county and Greater Cincinnati Behavioral Health Services for the provision of intensive supervision probationary services for felony offenders released from prison and halfway houses in the Butler, Clermont, Warren County areas, or the River City Correctional Facility. And this is for an amount not to exceed $25,070. It will be effective July 1st of this year through June 30th of next year.
Is there a motion to execute the reference contract for professional services with the contingency as recommended?
So moved.
I'll second the motion.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. And 21, please.
21 is a recommendation to execute an amendment to the contract for services between the county and Tri-County Court Reporting and Videotaping Services to cover the cost of court reporting services in various counties during the calendar year 2016. This is an increase to the contract of $15,000.
Is there a motion to execute the reference amendment to the contract for services as recommended?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. And 22, please.
22 is a recommendation to authorize the release of the combined performance maintenance bond and to accept the streets into the Miami Township Public Road System. This is for the Leelavati Court and Umrit Court in Miami Township.
Is there a motion then to approve the release of the combination bond and the maintenance bond and to accept the reference streets into the Miami Township road system as recommended?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. 23, please.
23 is a recommendation to acknowledge the receipt of a notification from Patrick Moniger, County Engineer, as his determination to close the Bethel New Richmond Road between 1926 and 1949 in Monroe Township. We're going to close it to through traffic beginning Monday, July 18th through Friday, July 29th for culvert replacements, and the detour map will be published and signs.
Is there a motion then to acknowledge the receipt of the road closing as recommended?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. Hi, Yvonne, you have 24, please?
Good morning, Yvonne Smith, Benefit Plan Coordinator. It is my recommendation, with the concurrence of Thomas J. Eigel, Assistant County Administrator, to execute a tuition assistance agreement submitted by Joshua Smith of the Clermont County Juvenile Detention Department for participation in the Clermont County Tuition Assistance Program and to authorize reimbursement in the amount of $2,000 as outlined below pursuant to Section 4.12 of the Clermont County Personnel Policy and Procedures Manual. And I just wanted to mention that he has reached the maximum allowed for the year.
What is the maximum per year?
$2,000, yeah.
Is there a motion then to execute the tuition assistance agreement and make the reimbursement as recommended?
So moved.
I'll second the motion.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. And 25?
It is my recommendation, with the concurrence of Thomas J. Eigel, Assistant County Administrator, to authorize Robert L. Proud, President of the Board of County Commissioners, to execute the tuition assistance application submitted by Tanya Meese of the Court of Common Pleas, Division of Domestic Relations, for participation in the Clermont County Tuition Assistance Program pursuant to Section 4.12 of the Clermont County Personnel Policy and Procedures Manual.
Is there a motion then to execute the reference tuition assistance application as recommended?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ubel? Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Yvonne. 26, please.
Item 26 is a recommendation to execute extension number 2 to the contract for services for multiple telecommunication, voice, and data transport services between the board and Cincinnati Bell Telephone Company. This is for an additional 1-year period effective August 1st of this year through July 31st next year, in conjunction with the detailed cost sheet and an estimated annual cost of $241,879.08.
Is there a motion to execute extension number 2 to the reference contract for services as recommended?
So moved.
I'll second the motion.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. And 27, please.
27 is a recommendation to approve the request to advertise for proposals for fleet management, maintenance, and fuel operations for Clermont County, and further to authorize the clerk of the board to place a notice in a newspaper of general circulation on August 4th, 2016, with said proposals to be received until 2 p.m. local time on Thursday, August 25th, 2016, in the office of the Board of County Commissioners. A non-mandatory site visit will be conducted on Tuesday, August 9th, 2016 at 9 a.m. local time at the County Fleet Garage located at 4005 Filliger, and the notice will also be published on the website.
Is there a motion then to approve the request to advertise for proposals for fleet management, maintenance, and fuel operations, and authorize our clerk to place the legal notice in newspaper as recommended?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. And 28, please.
28 is a recommendation from the county engineer to approve the request to initiate the procedures to vacate a portion of Eastgate Square Drive situated in Union Township, and to authorize the clerk of the board to place a legal notice in the Clermont Sun for 2 consecutive weeks beginning Thursday, August 4th, 2016, designating the date and time of the viewing and the date and time and location of the final hearing on the proposed vacation. The viewing and final hearing will occur on Wednesday, August 24th, 2016. The viewing will occur at 9 a.m. local time, and the final hearing will be 11 a.m. at the office of the county commissioners.
Is there a motion then to initiate the procedures to vacate the portion of Eastgate Square Drive and to place the legal notice in newspaper as recommended?
So moved.
I'll second the motion.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. 29, please.
29 is a recommendation to accept the request of Scott Davis, President of the Cincinnati Capital Partners and DMG Rentals, to initiate procedures to change the names of Piccadilly Circle to Stone Creek Drive and Piccadilly Square to Stone Creek Way. These are located in Union Township, and authorize the clerk of the board to place a notice of public hearing in the Clermont Sun for 1 week commencing on Thursday, August 4th, 2016, designating the date, time, and location of the public hearing to be held thereon. And the public hearing is scheduled for Wednesday, August 24th at 11:30 a.m.
Is there a motion to initiate the procedures to change the road names and to place the legal notice in newspaper as recommended?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. And 30, please.
And 30 are our financials for the week. First, we have supplementals in general fund juvenile detention overtime, $25,000. And the Williamsburg Bike Trail Fund, other expenses, $2,500. In budget transfers, we have in the Title 4E Contract Fund, from other expenses to fringe benefits, $14,000. And in the Advocate Fund, from regular salaries to other expenses, $1,369. Then we have reimbursement of funds from child support enforcement to public assistance, $53,394.79. From workforce development to public assistance, $34,025.66. From public assistance to children's services, $1,317.08. From public assistance to children's services, $41,327.15. And finally, from public assistance to children's services, $141,840.96.
Is there a motion then to approve the supplemental appropriations, budget transfers, and the reimbursement of funds as recommended?
So moved.
I'll second.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. Training and travel, 31, please.
Training and travel. First, we have with the Common Pleas Court Adult Probation, Colleen Conlon, Victoria Carpinello, Kelly Russo, Travis Eccles, Adam Steigerwald, Jennifer Poe, Jillian Campbell, and Shauna Eppards. 4 days for the American Probation and Parole Association Annual Training Institute. It costs not to exceed $11,022.56. And then from the Sheriff's Office, the award for traveling with the least expense of the county this week. First, you have Eric Goldsmith and Kevin Dyer, 1 day for identity theft training and 1 day law enforcement summit, not to exceed any money. Eric Goldsmith, 1 day for cybercrime for no money. And Brigham Jones and Tyler Kramer, 4 days for standardized field sobriety tests in geographical areas, also no expense. And then Department of Job and Family Services, Tim Dick, 4 days for the Public Children's Services Association Conference, not to exceed $854.18. And Board of County Commissioners, Tom Eigel, Labor Negotiations, Intermediate Negotiations Seminar, not to exceed $123.
Is there a motion then to approve the training and travel requests as recommended?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. Personnel, 32.
32, Clermont Transportation Connection, Kenneth Hodge, a vehicle operator, new hire, effective August 1st, 2016. In the Department of Job and Family Services, we have Erica Willis, computer operator, promotion, effective August 1st, 2016. Rochelle Stroop, an attorney, new hire, effective August 1st, 2016. In Water Resources, we have Kevin Shumway, a water resource operator 1, new hire, effective August 1st. And Louis Bloom, a maintenance technician, resignation, effective July 15th.
Is there a motion to approve the personal actions as recommended?
So moved.
I'll second the
Mr.
motion.
Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. We've also had a request for an executive session as pursuant to Section 121.22 G3 of the Ohio Revised Code, and that's to confer with our prosecuting attorney and regarding pending or imminent litigation. Is there a motion to go to an executive session for those purposes?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. We'll be back in a little bit. All right, let the record show the board came out of executive session and again has resumed regular session with no decisions made. And gentlemen, we do have the minutes from today's session in front of us. You all got a chance to look at it, and I'll entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve minutes from July 27th, 2016.
Second.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. And is there a motion to adjourn today's session?
So moved.
I'll second the motion.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. Thank you all. God bless and see you at the fair.